Hello again, everyone. Link's here, and Mewtwo Raid Night. Am I right? By now, I'm sure we're all aware that Mewtwo Raid Night has been completely postponed globally. I've been talking to a few of my fellow friends and community members. I've talked to other community members from, bordering communities. And I've spent the last 20 minutes scrolling through Twitter, and boy, is that fun to read. Good luck with that, guys. Um, the general consensus is we got screwed. We were out there at about 6 o'clock when the raids were supposed to pop, and nothing happened. We had no real contact from Niantic until about 5 to 7 when they said they were investigating, which was at least something. But then half an hour later, all the raids popped. Everything just sort of happened for an hour-ish. It was still about 40-ish minutes. We managed to get a few raids done. We're not complaining about that, sure. We're complaining about literally everything else. Because in yesterday's, or the day before's, video, I mentioned that Mewtwo was possibly the most anticipated raid boss of the modern Pokemon Go era. And while that was a mouthful, he was anticipated. There were people turned up in droves. Not only that, they drove from far and wide to come. They changed plans, work plans, family plans, etc. to come and raid tonight. This was a big one. I was there. Everyone was there. I don't think I've seen a crowd that large since possibly Articuno. And as we all remember, that was the first one. So there's that. Anyway, he was anticipated and he didn't show up. So there's a lot of heat on Niantic right now. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do with this video. Just sort of bring light to the situations that we came across as our community and stuff. So first and foremost were the people that came from out of town, from farms, even from just to come and raid, right? Either with specific people or the Rotorua community in general, or because it's cohesive and coordinated, or more so than where they are, or there's more people, etc. That's over now. That's done. You've dropped the ball on that one, unfortunately, because they're possibly, not going to be able to make a return for your return, Niantic. When I say your, sorry, that's who I'm speaking to, I guess. But it was advertised everywhere. I was on stream for it, actually. I started a stream a little bit late, my bad, but I wasn't as late as the latest guy, right? So my stream audience isn't massive, obviously, link in description, but it's still, people still up and left completely by about 25 minutes in, I think. And, me too. I would have done the same thing. There was nothing happening. Sorry if there was a weird jump cut there. I was in two minds as to whether to actually drink a V in the video, but, I kind of need it. Anyway, millions of people worldwide have sort of shuffled their work plans and social plans around for this. So that's what baffles me the most about the whole global postponement of the whole thing. Especially after it pretty much happened here, but not really. So, yeah, another thing that I was talking to a few people about tonight and have seen on Twitter as well is that the people that have, kids that play as well, they wanted to raid Mewtwo. It was really late, technically, for young kids, and it was cold. It was dinner time. That sucked. It really, really sucked. It's a giant gut punch, and it kind of goes in a weird area of trust and faith. We all bought boxes. Well, a lot of us bought boxes because we wanted to raid Mewtwo, specifically this night. There are many people I know that aren't going to get out during this week, that are quite busy, and that was specifically for tonight. They might not even be able to make the redo. And if you think I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining, raid days have actually been delayed before. Raikou was late here. Suicune was late here. We've had 2 community days done over completely. Cyndaquil was almost unplayable, and 2 or 3 more extended to a point where it feels like we're complete guinea pigs in this situation. It really sucks. Because if you're putting money into something to try and be good at it, and it doesn't matter what game you're playing, if the company above, the company that's running the whole game, doesn't really make that much of an effort to change, then what the hell is the point? They've been doing these raid hours for week after week after week. So why now is it broken? Why now is it all of a sudden the hardest raid hour to put together? People may flame me or others for being angry nerds. And while that is, technically true, we have good reason for it. So in closing, I guess all I really want to ask is, what did you think would happen? Did you think this was a good idea? Just popping the raid hour an hour and a half after it was supposed to without actually any real communication as to what's going on at all. And pull your pants up, I guess. I really, really like this game. And I love Pokemon. I'm an avid Pokemon fan. So thrilled that Ash has finally won a championship. Good job. But we do get a lot out of it. Friendships, fun, exercise, all that kind of stuff. But now there are other games on the market that can offer that. So, pull your pants up. If you're actually going to get out and play some Pokemon Go tomorrow, I look forward possibly to seeing you. Go and get your grind on.